So welcome back to another video here in Pennsylvania. Got the kayak on top of the Jeep there. So we're going to do a little bit of kayaking today, but this is part of the Union Canal series. And I am just west of Union Waterworks. And we're back on the main line canal once again. We will be for a little while. Because last video we did on the main line canal, we went looking for Lock 12, but we kind of ended at Union Waterworks some time ago before we went off and started filming the branch canal that goes up to Pine Grove. But yeah, I've got quite a few permissions up through this stretch till the end of Lebanon County, so we're going to try and work on getting those videos done. Yeah, but down here is the Swatara Creek. On that side was the Union Canal, and Lock 19 is over there. We're going to kayak to it, and then we're going to kayak a little bit further down to another permission I have. At least that's the plan. Yes, this is Swatara Drive up here, I believe, and like I said, Union. If you drive that way, the town of Union Waterworks is that way. And right down here is the Swatara Creek. They got some interesting setup here. I'm not sure. It must have been a house here at one point. A little bit awkward to get the kayak down here, but we'll have to make do. Yeah, I guess somewhere around here. I think Lock 19 is over there. It's surrounded by private property. Actually, some of this is township property over here, so I can go there, access it. I just didn't have permission to get through the private property either over there or up this farm over here. So we're just gonna kayak across to it, and then, like I said, we'll kayak down this way, I think, to another section that I have permission for. And I know I filmed just a little bit in the town of Union Waterworks back there. I might make another video more on that later. There was some interesting stuff going on there, but I want to keep on going in the series and moving forward too at the same time. Locks 17 and 18 were in the town there, but they're gone as far as I know, destroyed. There was a weigh lock there too. They would weigh the canal boats every now and then, and you would have to pay a toll depending on how much cargo you were carrying. I think someone sent me a message about that. That was there until not too long ago, but then whoever owned that property got rid of it, so that's unfortunate. I think that's kind of, I don't know. Yeah, I have my thoughts about that. I don't think you should be able to destroy. I know it's your property, but anyway, we gotta let that go. So yeah, let's get the kayak down here and get across to Lock 19 first. All right, so we were just over there at that like dock area, but I found a nicer spot over here. There's still some steps. A little bit easier to get in with the kayak. There's a little shallow spot right here, but right there is Lock 19. I can see it. I can see the stonework for it. It looks pretty awesome. So we just the kayak across there. Like I said, we'll continue on down later, but let's get ready to get in. All right, we are on the water. Now we have a terribly long journey to the other side. Just a quick, I probably could have walked across actually, but since I'm gonna be kayaking downstream anyway, I thought we'd just kayak across. All right, so we'll leave the kayak just down there. A lot muddier on this side, but this is township property here, according to the tax maps. I think there used to be homes up here, but due to flooding and stuff, they were abandoned, but yeah, right up here is the lock. You can see stonework for it. I'm not sure who mows this, if the township does or some of the neighbors. Yeah, wow, this thing is in beautiful condition. Look at that. Kind of filled up on this side. But yeah, you can hardly tell, but the canal would have gone right through here. It's so changed so much. All this through here has been filled in over time. So that takes you towards Union Waterworks. Wow. Let's go down to the bottom. You can see what it looks like on this edge too. Not too often that this part is exposed. Yeah, but going up through there you can kind of see the dip where the canal was, but through here it's hard to tell. Yeah, wow, you can Actually, this one's really cool. I mean, it's dry, but you can see it pretty clearly. It's leaning in a little bit some places. Alright, time to take you down in. You can see the different. Looks like there's red sandstone and like limestone. There are some sections, like this here is collapsed. You can see like the inner rubble part of it. Not sure what they did with the stone. This part right here wants to collapse. Yeah. You can still see some of the original ironwork here. I'm not gonna get too close to that. Most of it's here. Obviously it's, like most of them, it's seen better days, but this is quite a bit nicer than a lot of them we've seen. Not sure what happened at the end here. Looks like someone just dumped a bunch of rubble in here. But someone's been cleaning the trees out. Yeah. Cool. It's been a while since we've seen a nice lock. Yeah, definitely some stones missing here and there. Yeah, someone's been, there's even a tree growing in there, someone cut that out. I mean, the stone's gone, it gives you a look on the inside too. So there you go, lock number 19. Actually pretty cool. You can see it on the satellite images, so I knew it was here because the area's all open and the stonework is exposed, so I could see it from those images. Yes, I'm not sure what they have planned for this. Like I said, it is on township land. You go state level, county level, and then township level. So I'm not sure if they have plans. Like, it's surrounded by private property. I wonder if they could put a park in here. I mean, they already have like a where we put in, it belongs to the Fish and Boat Commission. And they could have like a park area here, it seems. Have signage here for it. Seems like a perfect opportunity for me. I mean, to me it does, anyway. Alright, but farewell to lock number 19. We have a kayaking journey to continue on. Cool that it's preserved though. Even down here you can see like remnants of, because I think there were houses back up here. I gotta find my kayak again. I think it's down there somewhere. Yep, there we go. So like I said, we're gonna kayak downstream. In a way, we'll be following the Union Canal. I don't have permission for the next several properties, but there's a section up there that I do, so we're gonna kayak to that section and walk along it a little bit. At least that's the plan. All right, so away we go. I got my GPS coordinates typed in. It's not too far to go down. I just want to make sure I get on the right property. I forgot to bring my tripod along too, so I usually have that mounted like right here in the kayak, so I can kayak and film at the same time. We'll see how that works. Try to figure something else out, but all right, off we. I think this will work. Away we go. Beautiful day. I haven't been kayaking for a while either. Brings back memories of when we were on the Tulpehocken Creek on the eastern end of the canal. Of course, we weren't kayaking there, we just kind of walked through the creek. To be honest, you could through this section here on the Swatara. It's shallow enough. But we are kind of almost like in a drought situation at the moment. It's nice to be kayaking again too. It's a lot easier than walking through the stream. Not much of a current here either, which is kind of nice. At least for when I come back. Yeah, the canal will be on our left, up on the bank there, going that way. So, kind of like what we did with the Topahakan Creek. No, hold on a second. I'm floating into the yeah. So kind of like what we did on the eastern part, on the Topahakan Creek, where I didn't have permission. We just kind of followed this creek. In this case, it's the Sotara Creek, but we're still following the Union Canal. You know, it is quite a bit more of a hassle in the morning to get the kayak out, load it up on the Jeep, than it is just to grab your backpack and go for a hike. But you forget just how nice it is to go for a nice kayak on the river. Well worth it. Now, it looks like we have some faster water up ahead. Kind of fun. Well, it'll make coming back a little bit more difficult. Might have to walk this section. Class 5 rapids. So leave the camera rolling. Deadly rapids. I might be able to kayak back into this. Kind of nice to have a little bit of different, so there's that flat, placid water. Alright, we're getting close to where I need to get out of the kayak though. A little bit more rapids up here yet too. Little ones. Oh, there goes a great blue heron. Sorry, buddy. So I'll just leave you on for a little bit here. Go through the next set of... Oh, there's some ducks. There's some mergansers on that rock over there. Cool. Can't really film them. There they go. All right. About as exciting as it's gonna get rapids wise here. All right. All right, we have arrived at the coordinates. So there's a little bit of township land right here too. We're gonna head in here and try and find the canal. The property owner said that they keep it mowed and nice, the towpath along the canal, so we'll see. Hopefully that's the case. It'll be a nice little easy walk. But anyway, I gotta switch into hiking mode. I'll probably drag the kayak up into this little cut in the hill here a little bit so it's hidden. Not that I don't think anybody else is gonna come by today, but don't really need anyone to think there's a free kayak out here either for them to just take. All right, let me transfer into hiking mode. Leave the kayak here and let's go find this canal. It's probably an easier way to get to it, but I've never been back here, so we'll just make do. Almost like a little trail here. Like I said, the property owner said they keep it maintained. We gotta get to it first though. All right, gotta remember this spot here. I think I spy myself a towpath trail up here. Finally. Yeah. Yeah, it's indeed. I'll put a stain nettle here. Yeah, it's maintained. I believe this is the towpath. Yeah. Down there's the canal. Cool. Now it's hard to see, but this is the towpath trail. All right, and it is indeed mowed. All right, no lock along this section, but the next property up, I believe I'll be able to get to that lock. I know some of the next properties up I got permission from the one lady, but she said she knows the neighbors where lock 20 is located. She'll introduce me to them, I think. So anyway, but thanks to the property owner who let me explore this section too. I appreciate that. But once again, I do have to say it, just because I'm here, I have permission to be here, doesn't mean that you do though. Yeah, so it is pretty overgrown. You can see it down there where the skunk cabbage is growing. This is the canal right here. If it was winter time, it'd be a lot easier to see it, but it is what it is. But you know, we're trying to follow, film and document as much of it as we can. And you never know what surprises you might find either. Once again, this is the towpath. This is where the mules would walk, as there'd be a rope tied to the canal boats in here, and they'd tow them along on this trail. Of course, it would look a lot different back then. You wouldn't have all these trees and stuff, and it'd be water. It'd be like almost like a stream or river over here. And I also love just coming on these adventures. Today was fun, doing some kayaking, now some hiking. Kayaking back might be a little rough. Just initially, there was those rapids, but it was very shallow there too, so I might have to walk the kayak a little bit through some of those sections. So I'm not sure where they're. I gotta check my GPS to see where their property ends. It does continue on this way a little bit though. Looks like there's a path going up that way. Let's go this way again. Yeah, not as mowed here, but man, it smells great. These flowers, this is multiflora rose. The whole trail smells amazing. There's some of those Dames rocket, the purple ones. It's nice that this path is here. Otherwise we'd be busting through. This multiflora rose is super thorny. We'd have to be busting through here. So I really appreciate that this is clear. Yeah, I just had an interview with someone yesterday from Lebtown. It's like an online newspaper for Lebanon County. And we were talking about the Union Canal, which you can hardly see down there. But the reality is, if you were walking back here, even a property owner, and you may not even realize what this is. I feel like there's so little known about the Union Canal. And that's part of what this series is about, not just showing what's left, but just giving awareness to it, that it's here. Some of the other canals and other historical places have a lot of signage and history up about them, but like here, this is just forgotten and overgrown. I don't know. I feel like it needs a voice. I guess that's kind of what I'm doing. So I think this is where I'm going to turn around. I believe their property goes on just a little bit more, but I don't see a trail back that way. They own just a sliver of land in this area, and the rest is owned by someone else. But you can see the shape of the canal right there. There's like a gas line that comes through here. So yeah, so I think I don't see the trail. All I see is that thorns, the multiflora rose. And I think their property just goes on maybe like a couple hundred more feet. So I think we'll start making our way back. Once again, thankful that this area is open. Like this made it very easy to explore along here a little bit. I'm just kind of noticing too how high up we are. Like the canal is over here, but even over here it drops down quite a ways, and Sotara Creek is down that way. So we are we're quite a ways up from the river here, height-wise too. That's the purpose of the locks, though. They allow those flat sections, and if you need to raise the boats up to the higher level, like this level over here, that's what lock 19 that we saw earlier was. It raises the level. Because when the creek changes levels, it just gets narrow and forms rapids, but you can't have canal boats on stuff like that. So, all right, now we just gotta find my kayak again. We'll see how that works out. I have GPS coordinates anyway too, if we need it. Once again, the smells along this section. That multiflora rose. It's an invasive species, but man, it smells amazing. Bunch of it growing right here. Yeah. Smells amazing, looks pretty, but it kind of, as you can see, it kind of just takes over areas too. Although when I had the goats on the farm, the goats loved to eat this thorny stuff. I had one area that was super overgrown with it, so I just fenced it in and the goats ate it. They took care of it. Alright, so farewell to the canal. Just down there, here's the towpath, but I think I came in from up here, but I found this little trail here that I'm going to take back down. This might take me to where I need to go. We'll see. Alright, I'm going to divert this way because I think I need to be this way more. I remember this trail, and I remember I put a marker in here somewhere for myself to know when to turn right. I didn't really come this way, but I remember this. Oh yeah, there it is. You can see what it is. I put a stick in the ground here to mark my location. This is where I came. You have to take a step up over here. There's another trail, yeah. Maybe I should have stayed on the other one, but I think this takes me a lot closer to where I left the kayak. And indeed it does. I see our friend right up here. Alright, so I'm going to get situated again. I'll probably take a little lunch or a little snack break here somewhere. We're going to get the kayak back out there. Got to switch into kayak mode again. Alright, so back in the kayak, gotta make my way upstream. I might film a little bit on the way up, but I'll be battling the current in some places. Like I said, I might have to get up and drag my boat through some of those places as my kayak starts spinning around and going downstream. Alright, I gotta get going. Alright, we made it past all the rapids. I did have to, 3 times I had to get out and pull the boat, just too shallow, too many rocks. Current just too swift to, I tried to power through it, but it just didn't work. So at one point I'm just sitting there paddling, not moving. So, but now it's just a gentle, even though we're still going upstream in this section, it's hardly much of a current. So smooth sailing. I don't know if you'll be able to see them, but I don't know where they go. Oh, there they are. There's those mergansers up there. Keep popping up out of the water. They're diving ducks. So they're diving under. I'm not sure if they're underwater right now. The other one just popped his head up out there. Oh, she has little ones out there. I don't know if you can see them way out there. They're diving too. Anyway, I'm not sure if that's what near the bank they were. Alright. I gotta zoom in up there. There she is. There they are. I think it's a mom with some young ones. You see how they They kind of disappear. Well, they're staying up. Hey, there's Mama with the little ones. It's a merganser. Maybe the common merganser, there's different kinds. Okay, my kayak is turning on me, but there you go. I gotta stop filming. You know, you can see the mom flapping up ahead. She is trying to draw me away from the young ones. They're not up there with her. She left them back here somewhere. She's trying to like draw me away, saying, she's almost making it look like she's, I don't know if you can see that up there. Making it look like she's injured. Saying, come up this way. While her little ones hide along the bank here somewhere. Alright, well, just up ahead is where I started this journey. You can see the concrete dock area up there. And on our way on our right, up on the bank is Lock 19. That road up there is the Ono Road. Takes you to a town called Ono, O-N-O. There's my dock. That'll be it then, folks. It was a fun adventure. Actually, when I started getting off the dock, there was a water snake down there on the concrete, but I didn't get it on film. But anyway, all right, a little tired. First time kayaking this year. My arms are a little wore out, especially coming upstream. You can't stop rowing sometimes, or else you just keep going back. All right, but I'm gonna head home about lunchtime. But anyway, as always, folks, thanks for coming along, and hopefully we'll see you on the next one.